Hello, everybody. This is Dave Cruzen coming to you here from Gallatin County High School. Tonight, the Gallatin County Lady Hawks will take on the Edwards County Lady Lions. We're going to start things off with a modified JV game, is what I've been told. They're not going to play a full JV game, just a couple of quarters, and we're going to bring that one to you. About 9 minutes away from the start of things, so we are going to settle in and take care of some work up here, and we'll be back with you in just a little bit.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pin boards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
Philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
Shawnee Tree Service LLC is a fully insured local business that provides 24/7 service on storm cleanup. They also provide tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. Contact Gallatin County native Garrett Crane at 618-383-3019 for all your needs. The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, the West family, Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters, the Russell family, Class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks athletics.
And we're back here. We got about 4 minutes before the start of this JV game. And of course, this is going to be, or at least I was told, this is going to be a modified JV game. So they're only going to play a couple of quarters, maybe some shortened time. And that's how we're going to get things going with this one. So Lady Hawks in action tonight. Lady Hawks back in action again tomorrow night. They're at home tomorrow against, I believe it's Meridian that will be, I'm sorry, I take that back. It'll be Pope County that is in tomorrow night. So it'll be a big conference matchup tomorrow night. Thursday night, the high school boys will be in action here against Pope County. And then Friday night, high school boys will be traveling to Carrier Mills. And on Saturday, the high school girls have a morning game with, I believe it is Christopher, who's on the schedule. Don't have one in front of me, but just trying to remember that from what I had saw earlier today. So, of course, we're getting back from the Christmas break. The students will return tomorrow. Staff was here today. And we're getting ourselves ready for a couple of good months, January and February, full of high school basketball action. Of course, at the end of February this year, well, actually, let's back that up a little bit. Here in a couple of weeks, Gallatin County will be the host school for the GEC tournament for both the boys and the girls. And, of course, that will take place at Southeastern Illinois College. The pairings for that have not been set yet, but they will be out shortly. And Gallatin will host that. And then at the end of February, both the boys and the girls regional tournaments. Gallatin County will host those right here in the gym here at the high school. So a lot of basketball coming up. And we're kicking things off with this first game here tonight, Gallatin County and Edwards County. We'll talk a little bit more before the varsity contest gets started about these two teams. But they're no stranger to each other. They've met each other last year in the sectional tournament. And I believe they played also regular season last year. Can't remember off the top of my head. But a very good Edwards County basketball team coming in here tonight. And, of course, the Lady Hawks have been playing good basketball coming into the break. They dropped a tight one to West Frankfort right before the break started. So we're getting ready to get things going here with the JV contest. Looks like it's going to be a 10-minute, two 10-minute halves possibly. And then the varsity contest will follow. So for the Lady Hawks, they tip it off. Edwards County will take control, number 24. See if I can find some of these names for you. Shot put up by Edwards County. And Gallatin brings it back to their half of the floor. Harper Fromm off to Abby Eastman. Now Claire Hunt for three, no good. Rebound Edwards County. Be number 1 Miller for Edwards County. Gives it up to 24. Still searching for her name on my sheet. Her shot is no good. Harper Fromm down with the rebound, gives it off to Greenlee Baker. Into the front court. Pass out of bounds. And it'll be Gallatin basketball. Abby Eastman to inbound the ball. shot from the corner by Greenlee Baker, no good. Rebound Claire Hunt back to Baker for 3, and it's good. And the Lady Hawks JV squad takes a quick 3-0 lead over Edwards County. Hensley with the ball for Edwards County. She brings it up into the front court. Moves to the right side, gives it off to 14. Searching for that young lady. And to number 1, Miller. Her pass underneath is broken up. Jump ball. It'll be Gallatin basketball. Abby Eastman inbound the ball to Harper Fromm. And the Lady Hawks will bring it to their end of the floor. 8:42 to go in the first half. Baker to Eastman. To Fromm, her shot up the board, no good. Rebound, she gets her own board. Kicks it out to Baker, free throw line. Her shot no good. Rebound Mariah Horton, she goes up and scores. And the Lady Hawks on top 5-0. Pass ahead to number 2. That would be Stanford. Stanford tries to get it into Miller. Her pass is stolen by Baker. Greenlee Baker across the line. Drives, she tries to pass it underneath. She throws it away. 8:05 to go, first half. Number 40 to inbound the ball to Richards. Fallon Richards to Hensley. Richards will bring the ball up across the line. She's met there by Claire Hunt. Ball slapped loose and picked up by Abby Eastman. Abby gets it off to Baker. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound, no one touches it. It's going to be last touch Gallatin. Edwards County will take over. Hensley with the ball, drives to the left side, kicks it across to number 14. That is Millman. Millman up top to Richard. Richard drives the lane. She's going to be fouled going to the hole. Foul coming on Gallatin County. Didn't see the number. Looked down for just a moment. Number 24, Abby Eastman, with the foul. Millman to inbound the ball for Edwards County right in front of the Gallatin County bench. She gets it into Miller. Miller dumps it down to Richards. The ball is fought for. They're going to say last touch off of Claire Hunt. Excuse me. And Edwards County in their own basket. Millman into Hensley. She drives the baseline. Loses the handle. Has it stolen by Eastman. Back to the Gallatin end of the floor. She goes all the way, lays it up and in. And a timeout by Edwards County with 7:10 to go in the first half. Just a reminder, we are playing a modified JV game, so we're playing 2 10-minute halves. Trying to get some of these names down for you for Edwards County, so I will be able to pass those along to you as the game goes along. Nice crowd filtering in here for a Monday night. And with 7:10 to go in the first half, Gallatin County leads at 7-0. Hensley to inbound the ball on their end of the floor to take it the length. Gets it into Richard, back to Hensley. Good ball movement there. And here come the Lions. Hensley on the right hand, now goes to the left. Looks to drive baseline, has the ball slapped loose out of bounds. We've got a foul coming on Abby Eastman. That'll be her second, team second. And Edwards County to inbound under their own goal. Millman gets it in. The ball swatted away. Hensley picks it up on the baseline, but it's knocked loose again out of bounds. Last touch, Gallatin off of Abby Eastman. Millman to inbound again. And over the top to Richard, top of the key. Richard drives right, now to this line, kicks it underneath to Miller. Her shot is knocked loose, picked up by Claire Hunt. The ball is knocked loose out of her hands. We have a foul coming on number 24, Hensley from Edwards County. That'll be her first, team first. And checking in for the Hawks, number 22, A.J. Borland, number 35, Jalen Abel, number 1, Jocelyn Oxford. Oxford up to Greenlee Baker. She fires a three, no good. Rebound, Stanford. Stanford out to Hensley. Hensley drives the ball across the lane. Looking to the right side. Off to number 14, Millman for three, off the board and good. London Millman puts one in from downtown. Oxford to Abel. Abel to Baker, top of the key. Her shot just inside the three-point line, no good. Jocelyn Oxford with the rebound. Her stick back, no good. Rebound, Mariah Horton, and she is fouled as she goes up. And Mariah Horton will go to the line to shoot two. Foul coming on number, I believe it was 14. That would be London Millman. Mariah Horton's first shot is up and good. Checking in for Edwards County, number 20, Bristol Duncan. Number 2, Kaylee Stanford goes to the bench. Mariah Horton's second shot is up, and it's good. She hit them both. And 6:07 on the clock to go, first half. Ball in the corner to the new player on the floor, Duncan. She is tied up, but we're going to have a foul coming. Number 12, Greenlee Baker, the offending party. Harper Fromm checks back in as Baker will go to the bench. Ball into Hensley. Hensley over to Millman. Millman hands off to Hensley, who works the left side down to the line, to the lane. Her shot no good. Rebound Horton. Looking for help, has it knocked loose, gets it off to Oxford. 5:43 on the clock. Oxford to Harper Fromm up near the Hawk beak. Over to Oxford. She works the right side of the baseline, nothing there. Bounce pass underneath. Horton is knocked away. Loose ball, jump ball, and it'll be Edwards County basketball. Checking in for the Lady Hawks, number 55, McKenna Abbott. Mariah Horton will go to the bench. 5:25 to go, first half. Into Richard, back to Hensley. Hensley across the line. Over to Duncan. Duncan. Back to Hensley. Into Richard. She dumps it down low to Miller. Her shot up, no good. Rebound, Duncan. Duncan in traffic gets it out to Richard. Richard, free throw line, kicks it out to Hensley for three, and it's good. Edwards County connecting on its second three-point shot of the night, the JV contest here. 4:40 on the clock. Jalen Abel with the ball on the right side. She gets caught, kicks it out. A.J. Borland tries to save it out of bounds. It'll be Edward County basketball. Abby Eastman checking back in for the Lady Hawks. Jalen Abel will go to the bench. Hensley across timeline. Gives it off to Duncan. Duncan to Millman. Millman, right side, now cuts through, drives the lane, shoots, no good. Rebound fought for. A.J. Borland came out with the rebound, but she is fouled by number 20, Duncan from Edwards County. Harper Fromm to bring the ball up across the line for the Lady Hawks. Over the screen by Eastman. Harper drives the right side. Now back up top, now down to the corner to Abby Eastman. Eastman has the ball knocked loose, picks it back up. Turns, drives the baseline. Her shot, no good, but she is going to be fouled by number 14. That is London Millman. It's like she took a shot there on the way up. She appears to be okay. Abby Eastman at the line shooting a pair. 3:57 on the clock. First shot is up and no good. Checking in for Edwards County, number 2, Kaylee Stanford, and for Gallatin County, Claire Hunt and Greenlee Baker, as A.J. Borland and Jocelyn Oxford go to the bench. Abby's second shot. It's up and good. And the Lady Hawks lead it by 4. Hensley across the line. And she is going to be whistled for a carrying violation, so a turnover on Edwards County. And Lady Hawks take over. 3:50 on the clock. Harper Fromm over a screen. Now she doubles back, kicks it in the corner, tries to kick it in the corner to Eastman. She comes up with it. She's going to be called for a walk. Took an extra step trying to get a hold of that loose ball, and Harper Fromm hands off the ball to the official. Edwards County will take over. Ball into Hensley. Hensley up across the line, into the corner to Stanford. Stanford dribbles back up top. Over a screen, runs right into Abby Eastman. Nearly tied up. She gets the ball out to Richard. Richard up to Hensley, up near the timeline. Over to Duncan on the left side. She flings it across to Stanford. Stanford back up top to Hensley. Hensley out to Stanford. Long three from Stanford, no good. Long rebound as well. Stanford comes up with her own ball, then loses the handle out of bounds. Lady Hawks will take over. 2:56 on the clock. Mariah Horton checks in as McKenna Abbott will go to the bench. 2:56 to go, first half. Harper Fromm across the line. Over to Hunt. Hunt drives and back up top. Over to Eastman. Eastman top of the key. She'll drive. She loses her footing. Ball also lost out of bounds, and it'll be Edwards County basketball. Hensley inbounds the ball to Richard. Richard gives it back to Hensley. Across the line, into the front court, gives it off to Stanford on the right side. To Miller, free throw line. She dumps it down to Richard on the baseline, no good. To Bristol Duncan, who drives, shoots, is tied up, but a foul coming. Looked a lot worse than it was. I believe that foul is going to be on Eastman. Waiting to see who they put it on the board. Yes, it is Abby Eastman's her third. And Duncan will be at the line shooting 2 for Edwards County. First shot from Duncan, up and good. Check again for the Hawks. Jocelyn Oxford as Abby Eastman will go to the bench. Second shot off, no good. Mariah Horton with the rebound. Gives it off to Harper Fromm. Harper to Jocelyn Oxford across the line. Into the corner to Claire Hunt. Now up top, Greenlee Baker. Baker makes a move. Throws up a shot. No good. Rebound Hensley. Nearly fouled. Hensley grabs it, pushes it ahead. Middle of the floor. Out to the corner to Duncan. Duncan, free throw line extended, now top of the key. Out to Stanford. She dumps it underneath the Miller. Her shot is up and no good, but she is fouled by Mariah Horton. That would be Mariah's first. And the 5th team foul on the Lady Hawks. And it will send Madison Miller to the free throw line to shoot 2. Her first shot is short. Checking in for the Lady Hawks, A.J. Borland and Trinity Owen. And we had a new face check in for Edwards County. I believe it was Millman checking back into the ball game after her stint on the bench. Free throw missed. Rebound Hensley. Her shot no good. Gets her own board. There's a scrum underneath, and it's stolen away by A.J. Borland, who's called for a double dribble. And the Lady Hawks turn it right back over at the 1:42 mark of the first half. Edwards County to inbound across the way at the old volleyball line. Into Duncan. Duncan, right side. Looks to make a move. Now she's picked up her ball. She's trapped there by Oxford. Oxford ties her up. Jump ball, and it'll be Gallatin basketball. Off the defensive effort by Jocelyn Oxford. Check again for Edwards County, number 2, Kaylee Stanford, and checking out is Bristol Duncan. Lady Hawks inbound the ball by their bench. Borland inbounds it to Oxford. Oxford working to the right side. Back up top. Bounce pass nearly stolen, going to Baker. Knocked loose. Jocelyn runs it down. Gets it to Baker. Baker is going to drive all the way down. Not sure if it's a pass or a shot, but it was knocked loose, and Richards comes up with it. And then she is going to be called for a double dribble as she carried the basketball across the timeline. 1:05 to go, first half. And we have a timeout on the floor, Edwards County. And we'll be back in just a few moments. Yeah, we're back here. 10-7 our score. This is the JV contest. We're having a modified JV contest, 2 10-minute halves. 1:05 left to go in the first half. A.J. Borland to inbound the ball. She gets it into Oxford. We'll bring it across the timeline. Up to Borland, kicks it into Horton at the free throw line. Out to Borland, her shot from about 12 feet, no good. Rebound Hensley from Edwards County. She is cut off near the timeline, but she gets away, drives the lane, puts up a shot, and we're going to have a foul coming on A.J. Borland as Hensley will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot up and no good. Jalen Abel will check in as Trinity Owens will go to the bench for the Hawks. Second shot up and no good as well. Mariah Horton runs down the loose ball. Gives it off to Oxford. 40 seconds on the clock. Ahead to Baker. Baker up top to Oxford. Oxford works to the right side, kicks it out to Borland. Borland thought about the baseline, gets to Abel. Abel just inside the three-point line. Her shot is up and no good. Rebound Borland. She pulls it out, but we're going to have a timeout. Coach Brazier wants to have a little conversation here with 22.7 seconds to go. No doubt lining up a nice inbound play here for a shot. go. We're ready to go. And the buzzer sounded a few times. 22.7 seconds to go. Gallatin County basketball into their own goal. Jalen able to inbound. Harper Fromm gets the inbound underneath to Horton. Horton double teamed, her shot no good. Rebound Borland. Borland goes up and scores. 14 seconds on the clock. Richard back to Henley. Hensley across the line. Gives it off to Duncan. Duncan is going to be called for a carrying violation. And Gallatin County will take over with 5.4 on the clock. Just don't want to turn it over here. Into Fromm. Fromm up across the line to Abel. She fires the three. No good. I missed it. I was busy watching the game. My fault. And at the half, the Lady Hawks lead at 12-7. And we're going to take a look and see how much time we've got here for the halftime. I knew they were doing a modified game here for the JV contest, so wasn't sure how long they were going to take for the halftime. So we're just going to step away for a moment, get us a drink, and we'll be back just a second. And we're back. They are doing a very short halftime, which that's fine. Didn't have an opportunity to play our commercial there to thank our sponsors at half, but we'll get that in between games and during the varsity halftime. So, excuse me. Hey, that's me. I'm here with you tonight. We're getting ready to start. It will be, it looks like Edwards County basketball. Yes, Edwards County basketball to start the second half. On the floor for the Hawks, Harper Fromm, Greenlee Baker, Claire Hunt, Abby Eastman, and Mariah Horton. And here we go, getting ready to start this 10-minute second half. Richards with the inbound. We're going to have a foul coming on number 24, Edwards County. Hensley with the foul. Both girls are wearing number 24, so wasn't sure who it was going to be. Said it was a pushing foul going after the ball. And here we go. Harper Fromm to Baker to Hunt in the corner. Hunt looks to make a move on the baseline. Now tries to dump it down low to Eastman. In traffic, her pass over to Harper Fromm. Her shot is up. It's blocked, but she is fouled. And Fromm will go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul on number 1, Madison Miller. That'll be her first. Team second. And Harper Fromm at the line. Her first shot, no good. Rattles in and out. .9:44 on the clock, second half. Second shot up and no good. Harper crosses the line, and Edwards County will take over. Ball into Hensley. Hensley gives it off to Richard. Richard Over on the right side, her pass is deflected, and now we have a tie-up. Jump ball, be Gallatin County basketball, as Abby Eastman ties up Millman over in the corner. And the Lady Hawks take over at the 9:32 mark. From over to Eastman to Horton in the corner. Horton. Way up top, Claire Hunt. She's going to drive the right side. Up top, Baker. Baker to Hunt in the corner. Hunt is nearly tied up. Pulls it away. Tries to get it to Harper Fromm. Ball is batted out of bounds. Last touch off of Stanford from Edwards County. Eastman to inbound at the end of the Hawk bench. Flips it into Horton, but stolen by Miller. Miller gives it out to Hensley. Hensley across the line. She's going to go. Drives, kicks it in the corner. Stanford for three. It's good. Lady Hawks lead it by 2. 8:40 to go in the second half. Ball in the corner to Harper Fromm. She tries to go baseline, but she is going to be fouled down there by number 2, Stanford. Be the third team foul on Edwards County. Eastman to inbound. Off to Fromm. Underneath to Eastman. She is fouled by Hensley, who tried to reach in and get the ball. Be the 4th team foul on Edwards County, and it will be the 3rd on Hensley. Eastman to inbound. Into Fromm. Nearly stolen. Fromm steps in, fires up a 2. No good. Rebound fought for. And Richard from Edwards County gets it. Flings it ahead to Miller, but a little bit too far. Led her just a little bit too far. And the Lady Hawks will take over at the 8:27 mark. Eastman brings it up for Gallatin. Coach Brazier yelling instructions. Off to Baker underneath to Horton. Horton's shot is blocked. And we have a foul coming on Miller. It'll be her 2nd. And it'll be the team 5th. Mariah Horton will go to the line to shoot 2. Mariah's first shot up and no good. 8 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the game. We are playing a modified JV game, so they're just playing 2 10-minute halves. Mariah's second shot up and no good. Rebound fought for. Richard comes up with it, and she is immediately fouled by number 24, Abby Eastman, and that will be her 4th. The first team foul on Gallatin here in the second half. So number 40, Richard, to inbound the ball to Hensley. Back to Richard. Richard drives the right side, kicks it underneath to Miller. Her shot up and good, and we are tied at 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the half. In the game. Eastman to Baker. Baker drives, shoots from the baseline. The rebound fought for. It is loose, out of bounds. Last touch is going to be off of Edwards County. Gallatin will inbound under their own bench. Or from the corner, as official Todd Bryant says. Abby Eastman to inbound it. It's slapped away by Hensley, out of bounds off of her. So Abby will move over about 6 feet. Inbound it from the corner right in front of the student section. Abby into Horton. Horton fires up the shot. No good. Rebound Borland. Her shot no good. Rebound fought for. Richards comes out with it on the break. She drives the length of the floor. She is going to be fouled. No, we're going to have a traveling violation. Thought we had a foul coming there on one of the Gallatin players, but we have a travel instead. And checking in for Edwards County is number 20, Bishop, as Richard will go to the bench. 7:24 to play in the game. Jalen Abel checking in for the Lady Hawks, as Mariah Horton will have a seat. And Eastman with the ball. Up ahead to Baker. Baker looks to drive. Ball knocked loose. Stolen by Edwards County. Now it's a loose ball. And we're going to say last touch off of Gallatin. McKenna Abbott checks in as Greenlee Baker will go to the bench. And Edwards County will take over, 7:10 on the clock. Ball nearly stolen by Eastman, but we have a foul coming on Eastman, and that is going to be number 5. And Abby is checked out. Terrible camera work by me. Just trying to write something down here and just missed it. My apologies. Millman to inbound the ball, gets it in to Miller. Her pass hits Borland in the face. She gets it back. Miller pulls up, shoots from about 6 feet. No good. Rebound, fought for, tied up. It'll be Edwards County basketball on the alternating possession. Jalen Abel and number 14, Millman, tied up. Millman to inbound under her own goal for Edwards County. He flips it into Miller. Miller to Millman in the corner. She works it back up top of the key. Gives it off to Bishop on the right side. Now up top to Hensley. Hensley looks to drive. Kicks underneath to Miller, and she is going to be fouled by number 22, Borland. Third team foul on Gallatin. Edwards County to inbound into their own goal. It's a second personal on A.J. Borland. Millman flings it in up top to Hensley. Hensley drives the lane, fires up the shot, no good. Miller with a rebound, but she is fouled on the ground. Jalen Abel will be whistled for the foul. Be the fourth team foul, and Edwards County to inbound under their own goal again. Number 40, Richard, check again as Bishop will go to the bench. Millman to inbound again, gets it into Miller. Her shot underneath is up and no good. Rebound, Borland. Kicks it out to Jocelyn Oxford, who will drive it up the court for the Lady Hawks. Right side of the floor, now she kicks it back up top, Jalen Abel. Abel across court to Harper Fromm. Fakes the shot, gets it to Borland at the free throw line. She has the ball slapped loose and stolen by Hensley. Hensley is going to drive past Fromm. Jalen Abel stops her. Nice job on the defensive end there by Jalen Abel. Ball, A.J. Borland had the rebound, lost it, and now we're going to be tied up, and it'll be Gallatin County basketball and alternating possession. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Greenlee Baker checking in as Harper Fromm goes out. And Bishop checking in for Hensley. Oxford with the ball for the Lady Hawks. Over to Greenlee Baker on the right-hand side. She looks to drive baseline. She's cut off there, pulls it back up top, flips it into the middle to Borland. Her shot no good. McKenna Abbott gets the rebound but will step out of bounds trying to retrieve it, and it will be Edwards County basketball. Claire Hunt checks in as Abbott will go to the bench. Edwards County back to their end. 12-12 tie, 5:40 to go. Bishop with the ball. Gives it off to Millman. Millman thought about a three, didn't take it. Now cross court to Stanford, who drives, shoots from the baseline. Miller with the rebound, up and good. And Edwards County takes its first lead of the game with 5:24 to play. Oxford on the right side to Hunt, into the corner to Baker. Her three, no good. Rebound Stanford from Edwards County. Drives to the length of the floor, and she is going to be called for carrying the basketball. Popular call here tonight. Mariah Horton will check in for Gallatin. Jocelyn Oxford's out, as is McKenna Abbott, and A.J. Borland will go to the bench. Abel gets it into Baker. Baker across the line, over to Abel. Into the corner to Hunt. Her three is partially blocked, and a foul coming on number 14, Millman. That will be her third, I believe. And Claire Hunt will go to the line to shoot 3. First shot, no good. 5 minutes, 2 seconds to play in the JV contest. Second shot up and good. She's got one more. Number 24, Hensley, checking back in for Edwards County as Duncan will go to the bench. Claire Hunt's final shot. Up and no good. Rebound, Hensley. And she flings it ahead to Stanford, drives the baseline. Is going to be called for a double dribble. Got in there, got met by the defender, changed her mind, and decided to cheat. Lady Hawks take over. 4:50 left on the clock. Yeah, 1 point game right now. Abel into the corner to Hunt. Back to Abel. Her pass to Baker, nearly stolen. Ball in the corner to Hunt. She fires the 3. No good. Rebound. Richard to Hensley. Hensley across the line. Free throw line. Jumper. Up and good. Lady Hawks trail it by 3. Biggest deficit of the game for them. Ball in the corner to Hunt. Her 3 is no good. Long rebound. Hensley runs it down. She's taken over this game in the last few minutes. Her shot is up and no good, but she is fouled by Mariah Horton. And Hensley will go to the line to shoot 2. Hensley's first shot in and out. Borland and Fromm checking in for the Lady Hawks as Abbott and Abel will have us in. Hensley's second shot. No good off the front iron. Borland with the rebound. Gives it off to Fromm. She brings it up across the line. To Hunt, to Baker for 3 in the corner, no good. Long rebound, Borland runs it down, has it stolen away by Stanford. Gets it to Millman. Millman out near the center circle, loses the handle. Fromm picks it up. And she will drag her foot as she tried to stop and get a pass off. And the Lady Hawks turn it back over, 3:46 to play. Ball inbounded to Hensley. Hensley across the line. Back up top of the key. Now over the corner to Stanford. Her 3 is up and good. And the Lady Lions have built a 6-point lead. 3:27 to go. Hunt into Borland. Gets it underneath to Horton. Her shot is blocked and a foul coming on Miller. Be her 3rd, team 5th. Mariah Horton at the line shooting 2. First shot, no good. Mariah's second shot coming. And it's no good as well. Miller with the rebound, gives it to Richard. Off to Hensley. Hensley on the right side, goes all the way to the baseline. Tries to get a pass across. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Edward County basketball under their own goal. Jocelyn Oxford checks in, and Mariah Horton will go to the bench. Ball into Stanford in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound Richard. She throws one up, no good. Rebound Hunt. Oxford with the ball, now brings it up court for Lady Hawks. All the way down to the baseline, gets it to Baker for a long 3, no good. Rebound Richard, but she is fouled by Hunt, and she will go to the line and shoot a pair. It's the first foul on Claire Hunt. And at the line is Fallon Richards. She is shooting 2:53 left to go in the JV contest. She connects on the first one. Second one is up and no good. Rebound fought for. Jocelyn Oxford comes out with it. Lady Hawks back to their end of the floor to Baker. Baker drives the baseline. She's cut off. Good defense there by the Lions. And the ball is slapped loose out of her hands. We have a foul coming on number 14. Her fourth personal foul. Baker at the line connects with her first shot. Checking in for Edwards County, number 20. That is Bristol Duncan. As Millman will go to the bench. Baker's second shot. It's up and no good. Rebound, Richard from Edwards County gets it out to Hensley. Nearly stolen by Baker. Hensley pulls it away, drives the middle of the lane, pulls up, jumper in the middle of the lane, no good. Oxford with the rebound. Oxford met there in a double team. She loses the handle, and it will be Edwards County basketball. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in the JV contest. Richard into Hensley. Hensley back to Richard. She looks to drive. Middle of the lane, kicks it out to Stanford for three. No good. Rebound, Claire Hunt. She has it knocked loose. Jump ball. It'll be Edwards County basketball. And Lady Hawks right now on the short end of everything. Hensley to inbound it for Edwards County. Flings it into Richard, top of the key. Over to Duncan. Duncan drives, fires up a shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Borland slaps it back inbounds. It's a jump ball underneath Claire Hunt, and Duncan tie it up. It'll be Gallatin County basketball. Just over 2 minutes to go. 124 seconds, if you will. Harper Fromm brings it up, across the line to Oxford. Oxford in the corner to Baker. Baker fires a three, hits a three, and a quick timeout for Gallatin County. 1:52 left to play, and the Lady Hawks trail it by 3. And we're going to step away for just a second. Got about 1:52, if I remember correctly, on the clock. The Edwards County basketball going to be taken at the length of the floor. Lady Hawks trail it by 3. Hensley will have the ball for the Lady Lions. Being met there, 3/4 court. Mariah Horton Pass up is nearly stolen, but we're going to have a... Didn't see the call. Got a foul coming against Claire Hunt. That will be her second. And at the line will be Kaylee Stanford. Shooting a pair. First shot up and good. Number 14, Millman checking in as Duncan will go back to the bench. Second shot up and off the board is good. Banks open late here in Junction tonight. 1:40 to go. Harper Fromm with the ball for the Lady Hawks up into the front court. She turns, she spins, she gets it to Hunt in the lane. Her shot up and good. And another timeout called by Gallatin County. Got another full timeout. 1:31 to go in the ball game. This has been a tight contest all the way through. Lady Hawks did have an early advantage, but the Lady Lions came back, tied it up, and back and forth till, just a little bit ago, Lady Lions built a 6-point lead. They now have a 3-point advantage. Again, in a tightly contested JV contest. Lady Hawks are dropping back, not providing any pressure right now. Edwards County to inbound the ball. 1.5 minutes left to play in this game. Hensley with the ball for the Lions. Across court to Millman. She drives. She shoots the one-hander. It's up. It's no good. Rebound Horton. Horton gets it off to Oxford. Oxford. Bring it up court for the Lady Hawks. Over to Fromm. Fromm sets it up now to Oxford. Fires a long three, no good. Harper Fromm runs down the loose ball. She fires a shot, no good. Miller with a rebound. Her pass is out to Stanford. It was just a lob, it was loose. Lady Hawks coming in to foul. Trying to stop the clock. And 51.1 seconds left to play. Foul was whistled on, it could have been any number of players. I believe they've chosen 32. That's Claire Hunt. That'll be her third. Stanford's first shot is up and off the board. She banks in another free throw. Second shot is up. It's no good off the board. Rebound comes right back to Stanford. She falls down with the ball, gets it out to Millman. Millman up top to Hensley. Hensley, 41 seconds on the clock. Baker trying to steal it. Now they're looking for a foul. We've got an offensive foul whistled against Edwards County as Harper Fromm was going for a foul and a steal, and they said that she pushed her away. So it's a fourth foul on Hensley. 37 seconds on the clock. Lady Hawks trail it by 4. Off to Oxford. Her three is no good. Rebound Hunt. And her shot no good. Ball knocked loose out of bounds. It'll be Edwards County basketball. 25 seconds left on the clock. Lady Hawks going to do some full court pressure here. Ball into Hensley. Hensley. Over on the far side. Has it knocked loose by Baker, and it's also slapped out of bounds. Last touch. Last touch off of Edwards County. 17 seconds to go. Harper Fromm to inbound. And to Baker. Baker Her pass nearly stolen. Oxford comes up with it over to Hunt. Hunt to Fromm. Thought about a 3, didn't take it. Thought about a 2, didn't take it. Now she's going to be whistled for a walk. 8 seconds to go. Lady Hawks trail it by 4. They're going to be looking for a quick steal or a quick foul. Timeout, Edwards County. Full timeout. .9 seconds to go. Lady Hawks trail it by 4. Edwards County will have the ball underneath the the far goal, going the length of the floor. Could have an interesting end to this game. Like I said, Gallatin is game planning right now to either deny the ball in, get a steal, or a quick foul. Send Edwards County to the line. In either case, the Lady Hawks will have to be efficient on the offensive end if they get the ball back. Number 40, Fallon Richards to inbound the ball for Edward County. She throws it long. No one was there. Hensley has it. She will drive it in, shoot the layup, and score. And that one will do it. 25-19 is going to be our final. And the Lady Hawks JV squad drops one. A tight one. Good ball game. We're going to get things set up here for the varsity contest. I can't imagine it'll be starting too much later. In any case, we're going to take a break for a moment, and we'll be back with you in a little bit.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pinboards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
The philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
Shawnee Tree Service LLC is a fully insured local business that provides 24/7 service on storm cleanup. They also provide tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. Contact Gallatin County native Garrett Crane at 618-383-3019 for all your needs. The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, the West family, Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters, the Russell family, class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks athletics.
And the Lady Hawks taking the floor here. We got about 4.5 minutes before the start of the varsity contest. Like we said, this is a big game for the Lady Hawks. Edwards County comes in with a record of 11 wins, 5 losses, and they are one of the best 1A schools in the state. Last year, Gallatin County lost to this Edwards County team in the Trico sectional tournament, and if I am not mistaken, there are very few players missing from that squad last year. They returned almost every one that they had last year from what was just a tremendous basketball team last year from Edwards County. For the Lady Hawks, they come into this contest tonight with a record of 6 wins, 6 losses, perfect 1-0 in the Greater Egyptian Conference. And the Lady Hawks were playing good basketball going into the break. They ended up losing one right before Christmas break against a very solid West Frankfort team in what could best be described as just a long day that just got away at the end. But Gallatin looking to get things started on the right foot here as we flip the calendar to January. And like we said, got a lot of basketball coming your way. Lady Hawks tonight against Edwards County. Tomorrow night, Lady Hawks will be squaring off with the Pope County Lady Pirates. It'll be a conference game. The Lady Hawks beat Pope County a couple of weeks back down at Gallatin, and they will look to improve to 2-0 in the conference tomorrow night against Pope County. Thursday night, the high school boys will take the floor against the Pope County Pirates here in a GEC conference matchup. And then that'll be their first game coming out of the break since the holiday tournament. And then on Friday night, the boys team will head to Carrier Mills to take on Drake Patton and the Carrier Mills Wildcats. And then Saturday morning, the Lady Hawks will be facing off with the Christopher Lady Bearcats here at the high school. So a lot of basketball this week, a lot of basketball coming up. And in about 2 minutes, we got a lot of varsity basketball coming your way. So I'm going to step out for a moment, get myself a drink of water, and we'll be back for starting lineups and the anthem in just about 2 minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Will you please rise and face the flag for the playing of the national anthem?
All right, we're getting ready for the announcement of the starting lineups. So
Welcome to tonight's game between the Edwards County Lions and your own Gallatin County Lady Hawks. First, the lineup for the visiting Edwards County Lions. At guard, number 4, Alice Rowe.
for Edwards County, number 4, Allison Robb.
Shayla Ewing.
Number 10, Shayla Ewing.
Grace Bishop.
Number 21, Grace Bishop.
Lola Newsmeyer.
Number 25, Laura Nussmeyer. And number 23, Grace McCarty. So the lineup.
And now for your own Gallatin County Lady Hawks. At guard, number 11, Sophie Wargle.
Sophie Wargle getting the start tonight.
Number 20, Riley Russell.
Riley Russell.
Forward, number 23, Hannah Forrester.
Hannah Forrester.
Number 5, Cadence Holloway.
Cadence Holloway.
Number 31, Allie Holmes.
And Hallie Holmes. Round out the starting rotation for the Lady Hawks. So for Edwards County, it is Robb, Ewing, Bishop, McCarty, and Nussmeyer. And for the Lady Hawks, Holmes, Russell, Holloway, Wargle, and Forster. We are ready. Get your scoreboard up here. And we're about to throw it up. There we go. And it is controlled by Edwards County. Ball quickly ahead. Number 25, that would be Nussmeyer. Nussmeyer way over to Ewing. Ewing up top to Robb. Robb to Ewing, into Nussmeyer. One dribble, dumps it down low to McCarty. And foul coming on Gallatin County. Number 11, that would be Sophie Wargle, her first. Check that as Bishop at the line, not McCarty. Bishop at the line shooting 2. Her first shot is up and good. Getting ready to complete the 2-shot foul. And it's up and good for Bishop. That is... She connects on her first 2. Full court pressure by the Lady Lions. Ball inbounded, Wargle across the way, now up to Holloway. Holloway drives, thought about bounce passing, gets away with a walk, I think, and ends up turning the ball over as McCarty brings it across for, again, that's Bishop, my bad. Up to McCarty now. McCarty down to Bishop on the baseline. She drives, she spins, kicks it out top. Underneath now, back to McCarty. Out to number 4, Robb. Her shot no good. Bishop with a rebound. She goes back up, no good. Rebound again. Fought for Riley Russell. Gallatin County pulls it down. Dribbles through some pressure. Gets it across the timeline. Up to Wargle. Now to Holmes in the corner. Holmes. Up top to Holloway. Nearly lost it. Gets it back. Goes up. Shoots. And is going to be fouled. Foul coming on number 23. That is McCarty. That'll be her first. Team first. And Cadence Holloway at the line shooting a pair. 6:56 on the clock. Cadence' first shot is up and off the back iron. Second shot coming. It is up and in. And the Lady Hawks trail it by 1. Quickly up court is Nussmeyer. McCarty, Robb, Nussmeyer on the baseline. Her jumper is short, no good. Rebound, Russell. Lady Hawks with 6:40 on the clock. Possession, Forster to Holloway for 3, no good. Rebound, fought for Sophie Wargle. She's in the land of giants. She goes up, no good. And we have a tie-up underneath, Hallie Holmes and Nussmeyer. It'll be Gallatin County basketball into their own goal. 6:30 to go, first quarter. Just getting started. Pull up a chair. Russell into Holmes. Holmes drives, goes up. Foul coming against number 22. There is no 22. 23, I'm assuming, got that foul. That would be McCarty. That'll be her second. Holmes, her shot up and no good. Hallie getting ready for her second shot. And it is up, and it is no good as well. Rebound, McCarty gives it off to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer quickly up court to Robb down in the corner. She feeds it in to Bishop, who turns, who shoots, gets it to rattle in, and the Lady Lions take a 4-1 lead. Russell up to Holloway. Gets it across to Holmes, drives, shoots, has it blocked from behind by McCarty. Off to Robb. Robb across the line, up to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer across court to McCarty for three. It is good. Grace McCarty connects on a three, and the Lady Hawks trail it by 6. Russell quickly to Holloway. Pass is broken up, stolen by Bishop. She drives, she shoots, she misses. Rebound Holloway, timeout, I believe. 30-second timeout, Gallatin County. 5:39 to go in the first quarter, and the Lady Hawks trail it by 6. Well, as probably is the case with most teams, Edwards County has a distinct size advantage. And the size really just a misnomer because they are very athletic as well. Kendall Richards has checked in the game for Edwards County, as has number 10. I'm sorry, number 10 has been in there. Ball in the corner, Wargle has it stolen. Pass ahead to Robb, knocked loose. Riley Russell steals it, steps out of bounds. Not the worst thing that could have happened there. Riley was getting ready to save it, and there were only black jerseys behind her. Robb to inbound, in the corner to Richard. Up top to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer spins to the middle of the lane, shoots and scores. Forster back to Russell, working against the floating pressure to Wargle. Wargle gets it up front to Cadence Holloway. It is knocked away and stolen by Edwards County. Neusmeyer back across the timeline. The three-point line, pulls up, fires across to Richard. Richard up top to Bishop, into the corner to Ewing, to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer spins back out to Ewing. Ewing back to Neusmeyer, top of the key, over to Robb. Robb on the left-hand side. Out to Bishop. Bishop tries to dump underneath the Neusmeyer. It's knocked away and stolen by Hannah Forrester. Gets it ahead to Sophie Wargle, who holds on to the ball and has it swiped from behind by Richard. Neusmeyer back to their end of the floor. Tries to dump it down low to Bishop. She does. Bishop's shot no good. Rebound fought for. Sophie Wargle comes out with it, and 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lady Hawks needing a basket. Over to Holloway. Holloway looks to make a move, and it's going to be fouled by number 21. That's Bishop. That will be her first, team third. Checking in for Edwards County, number 22. I don't have her on my sheet. Yeah, we got a timeout, 30-second timeout, Edwards County. They lead at 9-1. I am looking here to see who number 22 might be. I believe number 22 is Marissa Wallenbach for Edwards County that is checked in. And we lost our scoreboard here. Not the worst thing that could happen. got a delay here. The scoreboard has went off. They're having to reset. Okay, it looks like we got things squared away now. 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go, first half. 9-1 our score. Riley Russell to inbound, gets it into Forrester, backcourt, brings it across the line to Russell. And a timeout, Gallatin County. 4:07 to go in the first half, first quarter. Coach Matt Lawler just happened by and brought me some refreshment, brought me a drink. Awful nice of him. Gallatin County with the basketball here right in front of the scorer's table. Will inbound it. Abby Eastman into the game. She will be triggering it in for the Lady Hawks. Into Holloway. Holloway guarded up near the timeline, over to Eastman. Gives it back to Holloway. Nice give and go. The shot, no good. Rebound, McCarty. McCarty off to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer quickly up the floor. Gives it off to McCarty. McCarty in the corner to Rob. Now back up to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer over to number 22. I believe that's Wallenbach. Wallenbach down to Richard. Richard down to McCarty. To Neusmeyer in the middle of the lane. Her shot up and good. Very athletic young lady is Laura Neusmeyer. Ball across the timeline to Forrester, down to Holloway in the corner. She drives baseline, her shot up, no good. Rebound, Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer drives the length of the floor. She's going to go all the way, dumps it across. Pass broken up by Cadence Holloway on the baseline. Edwards County basketball under their own goal, 3:15 on the clock. Rob to inbound for Edwards County. She gets it into Neusmeyer. Free throw line just under, no good. Rebound, Russell. Russell quickly up to Holloway. Holloway tries to dump underneath the Holmes. It's broken up. Neusmeyer leads the break the other way and goes up with a left hand and scores. Gallatin County. Pass from Russell, broken up, but Forrester gets it down over to Eastman. And she is going to be fouled by number 23, McCarty. That'll be her third. And Gallatin County to inbound in front of the scorer's table. Into Russell. Met there by Neusmeyer, top of the by the center circle. Neusmeyer bats it right back. Russell gets it off to Forrester. Forrester down to Holloway. Holloway into Eastman. She dumps it down to Hallie Holmes on the baseline. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound, Rob gets it out to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer quickly up court for Edwards County. All the way to the block. Her shot in and out. Rebound, Eastman. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Gallatin trails it by 12. Off to Russell. Russell looking for help. Gets it to Forrester. Forrester looks to drive in. 3-point line. Kicks it back out to Russell. Russell, right side. Against the 1-3-1 defense of the Lions. Into Holmes. She spins, she shoots, and she is going to be whistled for a travel underneath. And checking in for Edwards County, number 10. And that is Shayla Ewing, as Rob will go to the bench. And Neusmeyer will bring the ball up across the half-court line. Lady Hawks need a stop and a bucket. Pass over in the corner to Wallenbach. Wallenbach's pass down to Neusmeyer is stolen. Emily Holloway. Sorry, Emily. Cadence Holloway come up with a loose ball. Riley Russell over to Cadence. Cadence fires a three. No good. Rebound. Bishop ahead to Ewing. Ewing loses the handle, picks it back up. Neusmeyer looking to move. Gets it over to Wallenbach for three. No good. Rebound Bishop. She goes back up. No good. Rebound fought for Richard. Going to be the last touch. No, last touch Riley Russell. It'll be Edward County basketball. On their end of the floor, Mariah Horton will check in. Hallie Holmes will go to the bench. Abby Eastman will go to the bench. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Richard to inbound the ball for Edwards County. Over to Ewing. To Neusmeyer, top of the key, over to Wallenbach, now down to the corner, down the baseline to Richard. Out to Ewing for three. No good. Rebound, tapped out. Wallenbach to Neusmeyer. Long three, top of the key from Neusmeyer is good. And the Lady Hawks trail it by 15 with 35 seconds to go, first quarter. Cadence Holloway looks to drive, spins it back out. Ball tapped out to Forrester. Forrester out near the center circle, over to Holloway. Holloway to Holmes. Holmes looks to drive, tries to dump it down low to Forrester. It is going to be out of bounds. Last touch, Edwards County. And the Gallatin County Lady Hawks will inbound on their own goal. Riley Russell. Nope, not Riley. It's going to be Cadence to inbound it. Into Russell. Russell to Forrester. Down to Cadence for three. No good. Rebound. Richard, she flings it ahead to Bishop. Bishop drives the length of the floor, lays it up. It rattles around and rattles in. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Lady Hawks trail it 18-1. We're going to step away, be back in just a moment. We are back here. Lady Hawks trail it as we go to the second quarter, 18-1. Like we said, Edwards County, very athletic, very solid team, maybe one of the best 1A teams in the state. And they are right now proving why they could be just that. It will be Edwards County basketball to start the second quarter. When it rains, it pours. And the Lions will take possession to start things off. On the floor for the Hawks, Horton, Russell, Holmes, Forrester, and Wargall. Ewing to inbound for the Lions, gets it into Hensley, who has come into the ball game. Hensley over to number 5, another new addition in the game. That is Rigg. Pass underneath the Bishop. Rigg gets it out in the corner to Robb. Her three is up and good. And Alice Robb connects for her first basket of the game. Riley Russell off to Forrester. Forrester underneath to Horton. Horton working against the defense, loses the handle out of bounds. It'll be Edwards County basketball. 7:29 on the clock. And a timeout, Gallatin County. 30-second timeout. A team like Edwards County is hard to plan against because they have so many weapons and they can come at you from a number of different angles. So very difficult team to plan for. It will be Edwards County basketball on the far end. And we are ready to go. Ball inbound to Hensley. Hensley to Robb. She gets it ahead to number 5. That is Rigg, who gets it into Bishop. Her shot no good. Hallie Holmes pulls the rebound, gets it out to Russell. Russell brings it up court across the line over to Forrester. Forrester underneath to Russell. Nearly has it stolen. We have a jump ball. Gallatin basketball on the alternating possession. 7:06 to go in the first half. Riley Russell looking for help. Gets it in to Horton. Horton spins to the middle of the lane. Her shot up and no good. Rebound Hensley. Hensley looks to push it for Edwards County across the line. She's going to drive. Middle of the lane, kicks it out to Robb for 3. No good. Rebound. Mariah Horton off to Russell. And the Lady Hawks needing a basket. Pass underneath to Russell. Russell with a shot up and good. Well, I said they needed one and they got one. They need another one now. Edwards County quickly to their end of the floor. Ewing underneath to Bishop, and she scores. Like I said, this team comes at you from a number of angles. Russell back across the line. Lady Hawks trailing it by 20. Off to Holmes. Out to Horton. Horton over to Forrester. Forrester underneath the Holmes, and she is going to be fouled underneath there by number 21, Bishop. That'll be her second. Team first for the second quarter. Cadence Holloway checking back in as Hannah Forrester will go out, and Neusmeyer comes in as Hensley will go to the bench for the Lady Lions. Abby Eastman also checking in as Riley Russell will go to the bench. And the Lady Hawks get it into Holloway. She tries to get underneath to Horton. Horton has it, goes up. She is partially blocked. Rebound kicked out to Robb. Robb quickly down court. Her shot up and good. And the Lady Hawks, with 5:50 to go in the first half, trail it by 22. Holloway directing traffic, goes on the right side, tries to drive the baseline. She is going to be fouled on her shot by number 5. That is Rigg. That'll be her first, team second. And Cadence Holloway goes to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and no good. Caden's second shot is up, and it is off the mark as well. Robb comes down with a loose ball rebound. Gets it off to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer guarded there by Mariah Horton. She gets it across the line. It is stolen. Sophie Wergel. Back to Horton. Horton gives it off to Eastman, loses the handle. Lady Hawks had an opportunity for a fast break bucket there, didn't get it. Eastman now with the ball up top. Working against the man-to-man pressure. Holloway looks to drive, splits the defense, is fouled. Foul on number 10, that is Ewing, as she went through. That'll be the third team foul. First against Ewing. And Eastman to inbound the ball. Gets it into Holloway. Back to Eastman. Eastman looks to drive. Kicks it in the corner to Holloway. Her shot is up and no good. Rebound Horton. She goes up, partially blocked, gets it back, goes up again, partially blocked again. Wergel comes down with a loose ball. Into Holloway for 3, and it is no good. Rebound Robb knocked away. Eastman comes up with it. She goes up. She's fouled, and Abby Eastman will go to the line to shoot 2 as we have a foul coming on number 10. That is Ewing, her second. And the team fourth on Edwards County. Eastman, her first shot is up and off the mark. Checking in for Edwards County, number 45, Richard, number 22, that is Wallenbach, as Rob will have a seat, and Bishop. Second shot, no good. Sorry, rebounded by Bishop. She didn't go anywhere. She's back out on the floor. She drives the link, kicks it out to Ewing. Now to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer thought about driving, pulls it back out. Over to Ewing. Ewing underneath to Richard. Knocked loose, stolen away by Abby Eastman. Ahead to Holloway. She loses the handle, gets it back, yanks it away from a Lion, goes up in the middle of the lane and scores. Cadence Holloway with another bucket for the Lady Hawks, who trail it by 20 with 4:20 to go. Richard guarded there by Horton, and Horton is going to be whistled for a foul. Too much body on that one. Mariah Horton will be whistled for her first foul. Edwards County to inbound in front of the Gallatin County bench. It is Richard to trigger it in. She gets it in down to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer dumps it underneath the Bishop. Bishop goes up. She is going to be fouled by Holmes. Be Hallie's first foul, and Grace Bishop will go to the line to shoot 2. .4:15 to play, first half. Bishop's first shot rims off. Checking in for Gallatin is Greenlee Baker, Hannah Forrester, and Riley Russell, as Horton, Wargle, and Eastman go to the bench. Second shot from Bishop is on the way, and it is off the front iron, rebounded by Hallie Holmes. Gets it to Holloway, and the Lady Hawks with a chance to cut it under 20. Cadence drives the length, goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound goes off of Richards' hands, out of bounds. It'll be Gallatin County basketball under their own goal. Greenlee Baker to inbound for the Lady Hawks. Into Russell in the corner. Up top to Forrester. Top of the key. Working right side, looking for Holmes. Now back up top to Holloway. Holloway drives, goes to the block. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound, Bishop. Bishop drives the length of the floor again. Kicks it across to Neusmeyer. Middle of the lane, her shot is up, no good. Bishop with the rebound, up and in. Edwards County just dominating the boards right now. Russell, 3:30 to go. First half. Off to Holloway. Holloway works it back around to the right side over to Russell. Russell flings it across to Forrester. Back up top over to Russell on the right side. Russell works the ball back and forth up top. Looking for someone to move, looking for help. Gets it off to Holloway. Holloway dribbles into the three-point line. And they're going to get a foul against number 25, Neusmeyer, on a reach-in. That will be the fourth team foul against Edwards County, and the first on Neusmeyer. Checking in for Gallatin, Mariah Horton. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the fifth team foul against Edwards County. So Cadence Holloway will go to the line to shoot 2. .255 remains in the first half. First shot on its way up and good from Cadence. Second shot on its way, and it is off the back iron. Rebound, Hannah Forrester comes down with it. Gives it to Holloway. She fires a 3. No good. And it bounces up and over the backboard. It'll be Edwards County basketball, 2:48 on the clock. Neusmeyer into Hensley. She's going to be met there by Cadence Holloway. Back to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer goes past the defender, drives the lane, shoots and scores. Two and a half minutes left to go, first half. Russell over to Holloway. Holloway flings it across to Russell. Russell to Horton, down in the corner. And she is... We had a foul away from the ball on someone. Didn't quite see what happened there, but they whistled a loose ball foul. And they haven't put the number up on the board yet, so I'm not sure who that was on. Number 21, Bishop. That'll be her third. First free throw from Russell is up and good. Russell's second free throw is on its way. And it's good as well. Quickly, Edwards County back to their end of the floor. Neusmeyer to Hensley. Hensley across the line into the corner to Wallenbach. Up top to Neusmeyer. 2 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock. In the corner, Hensley drives, bounces off a defender and scores. Just under 2 minutes to go, first half. Cadence Holloway with the ball. Up top to Russell. Russell drives, shoots, no good. Rebound. Greenlee Baker comes up with it out of nowhere. Her shot up, no good. Rebound out in the corner is Hensley. And she will bring it up across the line for the Lions. Off to McCarty for three. And Grace McCarty connects with a long three. Over to Horton. Horton on the left side. Double team, tries to get through it, gets to Holloway, who drives the lane and shoots. No good. Rebound slapped out of bounds, and it will be Gallatin County basketball. Checking in for the Hawks, Hallie Holmes and Sophie Wargle, as Mariah Horton and Greenlee Baker go to the bench. And a couple of substitutions for Edwards County as well. I missed those. I'll get those as they get the ball on the floor. Russell looking to inbound, still looking to inbound, gets it into Holloway. Her shot underneath, no good, gets her own rebound. 1 minute to play first half, and she is going to be fouled by number 25, Neusmeyer. Be her second, and that will send Cadence Holloway to the line to shoot two. Caden's first shot is up and no good. Checking in for the Lady Hawks is Harper Fromm, as Hannah Forrester will go to the bench. Second shot from Cadence, no good, long rebound. Edwards County comes up with the loose ball, out to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer drives to the baseline, spins middle of the lane, shot, no good, rebound, Russell. And 45 seconds left to play first half. Russell across the line over to Holloway. Holloway on the right side, now drives to the middle, loses the handle. And we have a foul coming on number 5. That is Olivia Rigg. That will be her second. And that will send Holloway to the line to shoot two. Caden's first shot is up and good. Second shot from Holloway off the back iron. Rebound fought for Sophie Wargle. Comes up with the loose ball. Her pass is knocked loose. Cadence Holloway comes up with it. Her shot is no good off the back iron. Cadence gets her own rebound, goes up and scores. Cadence Holloway battling hard underneath there. 15 seconds left to play, first half. Hensley with the ball. Gets it out to Rigg. Rigg drives to the baseline. Nothing there. Doubles back. Her shot, no good. Richard has it, and it is batted out of bounds. I'm not going to say last touch off of Edwards County. Abby Eastman checks in, and so does Greenlee Baker. 2.4 seconds to go, so Lady Hawks will have to give it a heave here. Into Russell. To Baker, and they do not get it off, and that is going to do it for the first half. As we go to the locker room, Lady Hawks trail it 34-11. And we will be back in a few moments.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pin boards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
The philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
Shawnee Tree Service LLC is a fully insured local business that provides 24/7 service on storm cleanup. They also provide tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. Contact Gallatin County native Garrett Crane at 618-383-3019 for all your needs. The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, the West family, Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters, the Russell family, class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks Athletics.
We are back here. We got about 4 minutes to go before the start of the second half. It was a long first half for the Lady Hawks. But these are the games that you learn a little something about yourself in. Well, let's take a look at the unofficial scoring for the Lady Hawks. They were led in scoring by Cadence Holloway, who had 7, and Riley Russell with 4. And that is the scoring for the Lady Hawks. For the Lady Lions of Edwards County, Laura Neusmeyer has 11. Grace Bishop with 10. 6 points for Grace McCarty. 5 points for Alice Robb. And 2 points for Holly Hensley for their total of 34. So at the half, the Lady Hawks trail it by 23. Second half, you know, the goals ought to be to cut this thing down little by little. I mean, you're not going to score 23 points right off the bat, and but if you could work hard during the third quarter, try to get this thing down to a 10-point ball game. That's kind of the goal. You gotta just chop the tree a little at a time. So I'm sure Coach Fromm and Coach Brazier talked about that at halftime, and we'll see what kind of adjustments they make. It's hard to make adjustments against this Edwards County team. They are big. They are quick. They have a lot of weapons. They come at you from a lot of angles. It is a very difficult team to try to plot and plan against. But we'll see what happens during the second half. That's why you play 2 halves of a ball game. We'll see what happens. So hey, talking about some games coming up too, we'll just mention that briefly while we got about 2 minutes here before the buzzer. Tomorrow night, the Lady Hawks back in action here at the high school, and they'll be facing off against the Pope County Lady Pirates. Conference matchup for the Lady Hawks, and if they get a win there, they will sweep the season series with the Lady Pirates, and they would have put themselves in a really good spot to win the Greater Egyptian Conference regular season title as well. So tomorrow night, Pope County here. Thursday night, the high school boys will be playing Pope County here in a conference matchup, and the high school boys are still perfect in conference play. Even though they've lost a couple of games to conference team, they are still undefeated in regular season conference play. So that's a huge game. And then Friday night, the boys will go to Carrier Mills to take on Drake Patton and the Carrier Mills Wildcats. And then this Saturday morning, the Lady Hawks back in action against Christopher right here for another game this week for the Lady Hawks. So we are ready to go. Third quarter underway. Edwards County with the ball. It is McCarty over to Ewing. Ewing back to McCarty. McCarty fires the 3, no good. Rebound, Sophie Wergel. And Sophie gives it off to Riley Russell. Riley will bring it up against the pressure. Into the corner to Hannah Forster. Forster down to Russell. Russell back up to Forster. Over to Wergel. Down in the corner to Holloway. Holloway fires the 3. No good. Rebound Wergel. Good job. She was streaking in from the outside. Sophie Wergel with her first bucket of the night. And the Lady Hawks get it back down to 21. Just chip it away. Out to Robb. Robb down in the corner to Ewing. To McCarty. McCarty spins. Shoots one on the baseline. No good. Rebound Neusmeyer. She is tied up underneath there by Holly Holmes. And the Lady Hawks will take over. That's how you eat that elephant, one bite at a time. Riley Russell with the ball back across the timeline. Underneath the Holloway. Nice pass underneath to Hallie Holmes. She loses the handle, but it's going to be last touch off of an Edwards County player's foot. That was Neusmeyer. Holmes to inbound the ball under her own goal. Tries to dump it into Holloway. It is stolen by Neusmeyer. Off to Robb. Robb quickly ahead to Ewing. Ewing to Neusmeyer. To McCarty. In the corner to Grace Bishop. Bishop up top to Robb. Over to Ewing for 3. No good. Rebound. Sophie Wergel. Another big rebound by Sophie, and she throws it away. She was trying to get it out to one of her guards, and they both turned to run up the court, and Edwards County decides they want to have a little talk here. And so with 6 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in the third quarter, we have a full timeout for Edwards County. And we're going to take a little break, get a little drink, and be back in 60 seconds. So the Lady Hawks have got it back to a 21-point advantage. Just trying to chip away. It will be Edwards County basketball right in front of their bench. Alice Robb to inbound for the Lady Lions. She gets it into Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer to Wallenbach in the corner. Robb for three, no good, in and out. Rebound. McCarty, her stick back is good. And the Lady Hawks back down by 23. Pass ahead to Holloway. Over to Forster for three, no good. Rebound, Holloway tries to save it. It's going to be last touch Gallatin off the shot. And Edwards County will take over with 6:05 to go. Robb into Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer brings it up across the line. Back out to Robb. Robb over to Wallenbach. Back out to Robb. Tries to dump underneath and does to McCarty at the free throw line. Has it stolen there by Hannah Forster, but she is going to be tied up, and it will be Edwards County basketball. As she is tied up by McCarty at the free throw line. Edwards County the inbound under their own goal with 5:48 to go, third quarter. Flips it into McCarty at the middle of the lane. She loses the handle. Nice bounce pass. She tries to wrap around pass to Robb down on the block, but it just was a little too far out of bounds, and the Lady Hawks will take over. Forster over to Russell. To Wargle. Wargle in the corner. Cadence Holloway drives the baseline, goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound, gets her own rebound, goes up. She is going to be fouled by number 4. That is Robb. That is her first. And that will send Cadence Holloway to the line to shoot 2 at the 5:25 mark of the third quarter. Cadence first shot up and good. Checking in is Mariah Horton and Sophie Wargle going to the bench. Cadence' second shot is up, and it is in and out. Rebound, Neusmeyer. Quickly down court. Tries to dump it down low, does to Bishop. Her shot partially blocked. Rebound, Hallie Holmes gets it off to Holloway. Holloway drives right into the defender, and it'll be a foul on number 25, Neusmeyer, as she was going for a steal and ended up getting whistled for the violation. Her second, team second. And Riley Russell gets it across to Forster. Forster down low to Holmes. It's stolen by Grace Bishop, but they're going to say she carried the basketball on the steal. It was an awkward ball to handle there, and they've called her for the violation and a turnover. Hannah Forster, bounce pass in to Riley Russell backcourt. Take my word for it, she's back there. Up to Forster. Forster down to Holmes. Holmes back to Forster, works to the middle of the floor. Russell. Russell back to Forster. Forster fires the three. It is no good. Rebound, Neusmeyer. 4:45 on the clock, third quarter. I'm sorry, that was McCarty out to Neusmeyer. In the corner to Robb, underneath to Bishop. Bishop flings it up top to Wallenbach for three. In and out. Robb had the rebound, has it knocked loose. It's picked up by Neusmeyer. Jump shot just inside the free throw line is up and good. And Lauren Neusmeyer, that's 13 points for her. Now the pressure defense from Edwards County. The Lady Hawks break it, did a good job with that. And Hannah Forrester's going to get called for a double dribble. And Sophie Wargle will check in as Riley Russell goes to the bench. Richards checking in for Edwards County as McCarty will go to the bench. 4:18 to play, third quarter. Lady Hawks trail it by 24. Robb to Bishop. In the corner, Wallenbach for three, and it is good. And Wallenbach nails the three. Lady Hawks try to bring it up court. Holloway has it knocked. No, she's going to be fouled by number 4. That is Robb. That is her second. Holloway, 3:52 on the clock. Eastman into the game for the Lady Hawks now. Across the line to Holloway. Holloway flings it across to Wargle. Wargle makes a move, now goes to the baseline, pulls back out, tries to dump it down low, has her pass batted back to her, gets it back out to Eastman. Eastman to Wargle in the corner, dumps it into Holmes. Holmes bodies up, goes up strong and scores. And Hallie Holmes with her first bucket of the night. And she scores, and we have a foul coming on number 45. That is Richard. That will be her first of the night. And Hallie at the line shooting one. No good. Hallie Holmes gets her own rebound, but she is fouled on the return shot. It's going to be on Neusmeyer, and that will be her fourth. And Hallie Holmes will go to the line to shoot a pair again. Hallie's first shot is up and in and out. Lady Hawks having some opportunities from the free throw line, just percentage not as high as they'd want it to be. Hallie's next shot, no good. Rebound long, gets her own board, goes up again. No good. Wargle with the rebound. She goes up and she scores. And the Lady Hawks cut it to a 23-point lead. In the corner to Richard. Richard throws it across. It is knocked loose, nearly stolen. Robb comes up with the loose ball. Back out to Richard. She hits Neusmeyer, middle of the lane. Her shot, no good. We have a foul coming on number 5, Holloway. That'll be her first, and it will be the team's second. And at the line is Laura Neusmeyer shooting 2. 2:54 to go. First shot up and good. They have someone at the table ready to check in for Edwards County, and they are checking in for the shooter. Second shot up, and it is good as well. And that will be Hensley checking in for Neusmeyer, and Ewing checking in for Robb. 2:54 to go. And the Lady Hawks trail it by 24. Eastman with the ball up top, gets it over to Wargle. Wargle in the corner to Holmes. She looks underneath, now back up top to Eastman. Eastman works it down to the baseline. She's looking for help, gets to Holloway. Holloway looking to drive, baseline, goes up. Her shot's blocked, gets it back, goes up again. No good. Rebound, batted off Hallie Holmes out of bounds. It will be Edwards County basketball. Hannah Forrester checks in, and Cadence Holloway will sit down and take a break. Lady Hawks trail it by 24. 2:15 on the clock, third quarter. Wallenbach up top to Hensley, over to Ewing. Ewing down low to Bishop. Bishop tries to throw it. We're going to foul coming on number 11. That is Sophie Wergel. That will be her second, and it will be the team's second. And Edwards County to inbound under their own goal with 2:05 to go. Hensley to Wallenbach for three. Good from the corner. The Lady Hawks back down by 27. Wergel into the corner to Eastman. Eastman underneath to Holmes. Holmes spins, shoots. She was under the goal, gets her own board, gets it back to Wergel. She goes up, no good. Holmes again, her shot no good. Rebound Bishop. Bishop comes out driving to the other end, pulls back out, gets it up top to Hensley. Over to Wallenbach, nearly stolen by Russell, and it's going to be last touch by Riley Russell. 1:27 on the clock. Richard to inbound the ball. To Wallenbach in the corner, back to Richard. Up top to Hensley, over to Ewing, back to Hensley, to Wallenbach, underneath to Bishop. Bishop kicks it down low to Ewing. Nice job on the backside. Rebound, Riley Russell. And the Lady Hawks, with about 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Down to Eastman in the corner. Looking to trim this lead a little further. Richards comes up with it across the line. She's looking for help. Flings it across to Wallenbach on the far side, now up top to Hensley. Hensley to Richards. She's going to drive the lane. Her shot, no good, but a foul coming. Number 11, that will be Sophie Wergel. That'll be her third. And at the line is Kendall Richards, shooting two. 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. First shot up and good. It's her first point of the night. Gallatin will go to a full cell substitutions. All five players come off the floor. On the floor is Baker, Hunt, Borland, Oxford, and Fromm. Good move there to get his team a little bit of a breather before the fourth quarter. Richard's second shot is on its way, and it's good. And Gallatin County will have the basketball. There's a discrepancy in my scoreboard and the game scoreboard. Oxford fires up a three. She drills it. We're going to go with the game score. Game score has it 48-21. Hawks trail it by 27. Ball inbounded to Fromm. 24 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Into the front court, off to Baker. Baker drives the baseline, now back up top. Looks again, looking for Hunt underneath. She is covered up, ball's knocked out of bounds. It will be Gallatin County basketball. 11.7 left on the clock. Baker tries to throw it in, it is batted out of bounds. Harper Fromm to inbound. Her bounce pass gets away, it'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Edwards County basketball. Hensley will inbound for Edwards County. The Lady Hawks with a little full court pressure. Ball inbounded to Neusmeyer. Neusmeyer quickly up court, gets it off to Wallenbach. Back to Neusmeyer, 6 seconds on the clock. She fires underneath to Richard, who lays one up reverse. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Lady Hawks trail it by 29. And we will be right back for the fourth quarter. Well, we are back here. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Lady Hawks trail it by 29 against a very good Edwards County team. And it looks like Edwards County is going to the bench for the majority of their players. Yes, they are. So I will struggle with getting all those names. Gallatin County will have the ball across the way. Jocelyn Oxford to inbound it. Gets it into Harper Fromm. Fromm over to Hunt. Hunt up to Oxford, to Borland, to Fromm. Fromm to Baker. Baker drives all the way to the block. Misses. Richard with a rebound for Edwards County. She gets it off to Hensley. Hensley back on the offensive end into the corner to Wallenbach. She fakes, shoots, doesn't shoot, gets it out to Hensley. Ball over to number 5, Rigg, down underneath to Richard. Her shot is up and no good. Rebound, Greenlee Baker, and she is going to be whistled for a traveling violation with 7:24 to go on the clock. Edwards County up by 29, so if they get a bucket here, we'll have continuous clock the rest of this game. Ball inbounded to Hensley, into the corner to Wallenbach for 3. No good. Rebound, Rigg. Rigg looking for help, gets it out to Hensley. Over to Ewing. Ewing back to Hensley. Down in the corner, there's Rigg for 3. No good. Rebound, Jocelyn Oxford. She's bodied up there by Rigg, and we have a whistle. And I don't know what we got called, but out of bounds off of Edwards County. Didn't know if we had a foul or if we had an out of bounds call. Fromm brings the ball up across the line. Over to Oxford. Oxford looking for help. Gets it up top. Greenlee Baker. Baker looks to move. Drives down the lane, loses the handle. Going to be the last touch off of Edwards County. Lady Hawks will inbound on the baseline. 6:51 to go in the game. Lady Hawks needing a couple of touchdowns here to get back in this one. Baker into Hunt. Hunt underneath the Baker. Baker up top to Borland. Drives top of the key. We got a 3-second in the lane violation. And the Lady Lions will take over at the 6:39 mark. Hensley with the ball, brings it up across the line for the Lions. To Rigg. Rigg back to Hensley. Hensley to Wallenbach. Underneath to Richard, it is broken up. Hensley steals it. Turns, spins, tries to shoot, has it blocked by Borland, and she takes the ball away. Borland to Fromm. Just over 6 minutes to play in the game. To Hunt. Hunt flings it across to Borland. Borland gets it up to Oxford, top of the key near the center circle. Oxford underneath, her pass is over the head of Hunt and out of bounds. 5:55 to go. Mariah Horton checking back in for the Lady Hawks. Claire Hunt will go to the bench. And the Lady Lions will take back over. Hensley brings it up for Edwards County. To Ewing, to Rigg, to Wallenbach. She dumps underneath to Richard, spins middle of the lane, goes up strong and scores. And that will be our continuous clock right there, as Kendall Richards will keep this one rolling for the rest of the game. 5:30 on the clock. Off to Baker. Baker moves right, gives it to Mariah Horton in the corner. She fires a 3, no good. Hensley with a rebound. Quickly up court to Wallenbach, and a timeout has been called just to get some players in the game. So good move there by the coach from Edwards County. Several players checking in here. I'll try to get names to go with those people whenever they have the ball in their hands. It'll be Millman bringing it in for Edwards County. Dumps it into Miller. Miller shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound Borland. Borland to Fromm. And we got just over 4.5 minutes to go. Fromm Back on the offensive end, gets it to Baker. Baker fires a long three. No good. Rebound from down there in the big trees, and she pulls it down. Jump ball. It'll be Edwards County basketball. And we had somebody check in there for Gallatin. Didn't see who it was. Borland going to the bench. It was Claire Hunt that just checked back in. Rigg with the ball, gives it off to number 2. That is Stanford. Stanford to Millman. Millman spins, bounce pass underneath to Richard. She scores. And another person gets in the scorebook for Edwards County. Quickly up to Baker. Her 3, no good. Rebound Horton. Horton gets it over to, tries to get it over to Hunt. It's knocked away and stolen by Stanford. Up top to Rigg. Rigg. Up to Stanford. 3:20 on the clock. She drives. Her shot blocked. Greenlee Baker comes up with it. Baker quickly down court. She goes the length of the floor. Her shot no good. Millman comes up with it. Millman is fouled by Horton. And that'll be her second, I'm sorry. Team first. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Borland checks in. Horton goes to the bench. Ball inbounded to Rigg. Rigg across the timeline. Into the corner to Stanford. Stanford back up top. Looking for help. I got a foul coming on Oxford. That'll be her first, team second. Abby Eastman checks in, and Harper Fromm will go to the bench. 2.5 minutes to go. Millman into Miller. Miller is bumped, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds right in front of her own bench, so Gallatin County will take over. Ball inbounded to Oxford and back to Eastman, and she will bring it up across the line. Eastman looks to drive, kicks it off to Hunt, free throw line. Her shot no good. Rebound Borland. Pulls it back out, gives it off. Baker with a long 3, no good. Rebound Rigg, and she's trapped in the corner, and she is going to be whistled for taking extra steps with 1:45 to go. Lady Hawks to inbound under their own goal. Getting down toward 1.5 minutes. Harper Fromm and Sophie Wargle checking in as Greenlee Baker will go to the bench, and A.J. Borland. And to Hunt. She fires the 3. No good. Rebound Stanford from Edwards County. We're getting down close to 1 minute. About 1:10. Stanford throws it across to Millman. Her pass underneath to Miller, and she scores in traffic. And another person gets in the scorebook for Edwards County. Under 1 minute to go. Oxford with the ball, loses the handle, out of bounds. It'll be Gallatin County basketball with 40 seconds to play. Clock is running. Hunt gets it into Sophie Wargle. Just smashed her with that pass coming in. Sophie misses the layup. Abby Eastman drives, is fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be time expiring. Foul was on 14. That's Millman. That'll be her first. And Abby Eastman at the line shooting 2. And like I said, this will exhaust the clock. First shot is up and good. And Abby's second shot coming. Also good. And that will do it. So Gallatin County drops one here, 56-23, against just a very good Edwards County basketball team. Let's check the scoring real quick for the Lady Hawks. They were led in scoring by Cadence Holloway with 9. 4 points for Riley Russell, 4 points for Sophie Wargle, 2 for Hallie Holmes, and 2 for Abby Eastman, and a 3-point basket for Jocelyn Oxford. And that is the scoring output for the Lady Hawks. For Edwards County, they were led by Laura Neusmeyer with 15, 10 points for Grace Bishop, 8 points for Grace McCarty, 6 points apiece for Kinley Richards, Marissa Wallenbach, and Allison Robb with 5, and 2 points apiece for Millman and Hensley. So, like I said, Gallatin County drops one here, 56-23. Just a solid team for Gallatin to see here, but a team that they, fully, hopefully, want to see going down the road, because that means you're going to see them in a regional championship or a sectional or something along those lines. So we're going to step away for just a moment, and we will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, just checking on a few things here. So we're going to wrap things up for tonight. The Lady Hawks drop one to Edwards County here. Tomorrow night, the Lady Hawks in action again, right back here at the high school against the Pope County Lady Pirates in a crucial conference matchup. And Thursday night, the high school boys here against the Pope County Pirates in a conference matchup. Friday night, the high school boys will travel over to Carrier Mills to take on the Wildcats and Drake Patton. And on Saturday, the Lady Hawks back here in the gym against Christopher. So a lot of games here at the school this week. One road game, that is the boys on Friday night against Carrier Mills. So until tomorrow night, this is Dave Cruzen saying